What is happening, guys? Chris from TCG here, and today I am joined with Sean Cuddihy, who managed to win the Cork Regional the 2 weekends ago, wasn't it?
Yes, it was last Sunday.
Fantastic. What did you play?
I played Going Second Sparrows.
Going Second Sparrow. And why did you choose that deck?
I felt it was probably the best deck in the format because Spiral in general is better than, say, Magicians or Trickstar. But I think the Going Second list is even better than Going First, because Going First, there's kind of too much of a reliance on trying to build a big board.
Yeah.
With using like Drone and Quick Fix, which was fine when they were at 3 and there was Machine Loop and stuff. But now I think Tough just lets you do so much more, because you can normal Tough, see your top card, and maybe even pop something.
Yep.
And then when you have Agent in the hand, that's a full combo there, and that you can go off and end with your Decode, your Sleeper, Last Resort, and another Agent Monster under Decode, which is 8,000 damage, if you can go per game.
Yep. Fantastic. Going into the event, how confident were you with the list and maybe your playtesting? How much playtesting did you do for the event?
I probably did more playtesting for this event than I've done for an event before.
Yep.
But even then, it was still mostly kind of just playing on Dueling Book, because there's not a very big competitive scene in my area, so it has to be just Dueling Book and testing on there to see what the deck can do. And I'd say I played 20 or 30 matches just trying to get the deck list down and seeing if I liked everything. Because I essentially just used Ryan Levine's list for the main deck, because I thought that was a fantastic list and that was what I wanted to play.
Yep. Hold on, I have your list in front of me here. You played stuff like Secret Spring in the side, the trap cards, loads of trap cards. Take a day for going first, so you go second, blind, and then you got stuff for going first. Was there any specific matchups you were afraid of, maybe, or one that you sided more heavily for than others?
I think the mirror match was probably one I was most afraid for, because when that came up in testing, it was the most difficult to play through to try win that matchup, and it usually ends up going for game 3. So the trap cards and stuff was for when I lost the game, so I could then slide into going first in the mirror mainly. Otherwise, there was a couple of decks at the event, I saw a BA deck and a True Draco deck, and I was a bit worried about them because they hadn't come up in testing.
Yeah.
I hadn't come across anyone playing it. I think there might have been one True Draco player, but that was, I opened evenly matched both games, so I didn't really get to play against a full match against True Draco, if you get me. I never had to try to deal with a masterpiece.
Yeah.
So seeing it at the event, I was trying to figure out ways around it and see if it came up, what would I do. But thankfully I didn't have to play against it.
Yep. You say that your local area isn't very competitive, but for the event itself, what was the overall atmosphere like? Was it very competitive? Were your opponents very competitive, or were they a bit more casual at the start and then get more competitive as the rounds went through?
It was kind of it was very kind of casual atmosphere, but it was still all meta decks. Everyone was there to kind of to take part but have fun. It didn't feel like anyone was there solely to win.
Yep. And the ban list has just dropped, thankfully. How do you find Spiral in this new format? Do you think it's completely unplayable now with the field spell going to 1? Or do you believe there definitely is room there to still make it the tier 1 deck it is?
I haven't actually played tested it yet with One Resort, but looking at it, it's odd trying to decide how to play it now, because with One Resort, Master Plan is it's nearly unplayable if you're trying to use your resort to start your combo, because then Master Plan is only grabbing you Assault or Rescue, which are still good cards, but you won't be able to use the second effect.
Yeah.
So it kind of depends, will people decide to play Resort as a search card, or Resort as almost like a Garnet to go with Master Plan to search off of.
Yep.
So it's gonna be odd, and I'm gonna have to wait and see. I think, is it YCS Atlantis on this weekend?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah. So I think people have a better idea after that event, seeing house battles can do at one resort.
Yep, that's fair. What was your immediate first impression from the ban list? Because it did take everyone by surprise, because just how long it took to come out, people were thinking it was never going to come out. But eventually it did. What came out to you most when you saw it?
I think Goku and Maxi kind of made sense to be banned.
Yeah.
So I was fine with them. I thought Double Iris Magician and Skullcrack Joker were very surprising to have them both banned.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, I thought it might be, one of them limited, or maybe one of them banned, but I didn't expect both of them to get banned so early after Team Forces coming out.
Yep.
Otherwise, it was an interesting list to see some of the things banned and see stuff like Trickstar go completely unhit.
Yeah.
Like they had nothing taken away, and they got Solemn Judgment now and Monster Reborn.
Yeah, it's pretty nutty. The back row came back as well. Solemn Judgment. There's loads of torrential tributes. Bottomless. Do you believe decks will adopt a more back row heavy playstyle, or do you believe that traps are just too slow now?
I'm honestly not sure, because there's a lot of back row removal, which is one thing, and even with Hate Trunade in the new set. But at the same time, it'll depend on the format to see how deck's going to play more or less back row.
Yep.
Like like Halo, for example, was something I was thinking about. Would it work now? And it still kind of has the issues of, everyone will be playing back row removal, or even with True Draco, which still has True Masterpiece. Maybe like that'll be a counter to Paleo and traps in general.
Yep. The Irish events are usually pretty frowned upon. People seem to think that our events don't count. They're just, when taken from results wise, you can't really use them for anything. Would you believe that? Do you think our events aren't as worth much as the other regionals?
I'm not sure, because I can understand the idea of the events being so small that it's harder to really judge like a meta from it. But at the same time, I think you're going to play against more consistent competitive decks at smaller events, barring some events where you might go to, say, the community that's very casual. You might set some very casual matchups. But I think often enough you're going to have like mainly meta decks at events than people playing at a high enough skill level.
Yep, absolutely. Going on about teams now, are you a part of your team yourself?
No, I'm part of. There's 4 of us on a team in Waterford, but that's kind of it. Like,
right, fair. For teams, do you believe they are important, or do you believe they're sort of like a fun little thing you have with friends, or do they actually have worth in the Yu-Gi-Oh community?
I think they're interesting to look at, in that they do seem to be something that are just kind of fun with friends, like, lending cards and testing with friends and stuff. But I think that there could be something that there could be a bit more to them. There could be more kind of team events, I think, in the future. I think that would make being part of a team more worthwhile.
Yep, absolutely. The last wee point I want to ask is about the casual community. And obviously there is aspects of the game that do cater to the casual players, but do you believe the divide between the casual player and the competitive player is just too big to close up? Or do you believe that with correct methods or whatever, you can maybe get the casual players the gap to close?
I think at the moment it is a bit too much. Like, there'll be very few casual players that will build their deck with a playset of Ashes, a playset of Evenly Matched, or just don't want to invest in that.
Yeah,
but I think, if they made cards easier to get, I think it would close the divide a bit.
Yep, absolutely. Well, thank you very much for coming on. Have you any shout-outs to give or anything to add?
Shout-outs to most of the Warfare community, just because that's where I'm from. They deserve a shout-out.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you very much, Sean. I hope everyone enjoyed this podcast. If you have any questions for Sean, please leave them in the comments and I will ask them to him and hopefully he will get back with the answers you're looking for. Thank you, Sean.
Thanks very much, Chris.
Right, this is Chris from NCG, signing out.